Yeah.
Alrighty, here we go. I got ourselves our little thing. Had to do a little impromptu editing. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see the tweet. You're
Okay,
good.
sweet. So let's just play it. Tell me if you hear it.
That they are going to draft, which looks like it's going to be Scoot Henderson. Dame Lillard
I
has
do not
indicated,
hear
not
him.
behind the scenes, on the record, he
I
does not
just
want to
see
play
his
in a youth
choppy
movement with a young
choppy
player to
moving fat
rebuild.
face.
If I
Cannot
was
hear
an
him.
arbiter in this situation,
Well, it is playing.
the Blazers have indicated
Yeah,
that they're
it's
going
fine.
to draft,
You-
which looks
you-
like
just
it's
shut
going
the
to be
fuck
Scoot
up.
Henderson. Dame Lillard has indicated, not behind the scenes, on the record, he does not want to play in a youth movement with a young player in a rebuild. If I was an arbiter in this situation, an arbiter might say it is the absolute correct decision for Portland to draft Scoot Henderson, that getting a player of this caliber at the number 3 pick is better than any player that they could acquire via trading the pick. And anybody who would look at Dame Lillard in his early 30s, who hasn't had success the last couple of years, who asked them to go a different direction and they draft anyway, would say to him, it's time to go. I think if a couples counselor came together, he would recommend a split. Portland isn't admitting that, but the rest of the league knows it, and they're preparing their offers for what happens in the next 24 to 72 hours with how Lillard might react to them going forward to making a draft.
So to make sure that I'm completely clear and the audience is clear on what you're saying the expectation is the Trailblazers use the 3rd pick tonight, most likely on Scoot Henderson, and once they do, the league expects, and there are teams lined up ready to make offers for Damian Lillard immediately.
They are already getting ready, waiting for the moment to happen. And whether Lillard makes the move or the Blazers make the move, nobody seems like they want to be the fall guy here. Lillard doesn't want to look like the bad guy. The Blazers still are hoping to convince him to stay, but we'll see how long they continue with that position.
Alrighty, I know, Luke, you didn't hear that, but basically, Brian.
I got a transcript of it pulled up on my phone. You're good.
Alright, so basically, what was said there was, and it's weird, I need to figure out how to get the audio to go into the Zoom call, but I saw the levels bouncing on the stream saying that.
Yeah, so that means you can hear it on the stream.
Yeah, you can hear it in the stream.
Yeah, I just couldn't hear it.
Yeah, I need to figure out. Hopefully next week I'll have the PC set up, but Damian Lillard does not want to play with a youth movement. And basically, I love the little Brian Windhorst thing. He's like, if a mayor counselor came together, he would recommend a split. And it's supposedly the rest of the league is watching this and saying, hey, we aren't off. This is personally what I think. I think the rest of the league is colluding and telling Portland, guess what? Middle fingers up. We aren't offering you shit. And if you want our shit, we're going to ask for everything because we don't want you to build a contender around Dame. We want Dame. So we're going to tell every other team, don't offer shit, okay? Because then you force their hand.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're fucking doing. They're being assholes at this point. The rest of the league. Which, I mean, it's whatever. Like, you can't, I don't know why somebody doesn't just say, fuck it, we just want Dame. But, the Blazers are trying to make contenders, but the problem is there isn't enough guys out there that are actually tradable to make them contenders.
Exactly.
Even Porzingis wouldn't have made this team a contender, but he's not on the trade market anymore.
Do you think this is a situation that what's at this point, Zach LaVine, OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, I don't see any of those guys turning the Blazers into contenders.
The only guys that can turn the Blazers into contenders are guys that they cannot physically trade for. I don't know, Jaylen Brown or something.
And that's what I'm thinking.
If they could keep Jaylen Brown and Dame, they'd be contenders. But there's no way they can get Jaylen Brown without trading Dame. So there's no realistic guy out there for Portland to be, all right, we're going to be anything more than a first round exit in the playoffs as a 5 or lower seed. No, there just isn't that guy. And if I'm Portland, I would have traded Dame last year because that was the best time to do it.
Well, he's hurt.
You know what? No, when he was healthy last year.
During the season?
Yes, during the season. Before he got hurt the second time. That would have been the best time to do it because they knew they weren't going anywhere. He was already injured for a lot of the beginning of the year. Should have traded him